All right, guys, welcome back to the Locker Room Report. My name's Matt. I'm here with Matt and Griffin, and on today's episode, we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. We're going to be talking about some breaking news, and we're going to be playing some games as well. So the first game that we have here is something that Matt has actually pulled up for us. So Matt, if you want to maybe explain the game a little bit, and we can kind of run through the rules and how we're, keeping score and who wins what at the end of this.
Yeah, so if you guys want to actually go ahead and follow NFL Guess the Player on Instagram, it's actually a really fun game. We should probably follow them if we're using their content.
Yes, of course.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, definitely.
It is, as you can kind of see there, it gives you a little headshot of what their schools are and what teams they played for. And then there's a secondary where it gives you even more options. And then it'll kind of just show you what team they played for, and you'll guess, and the winner will win bragging rights, I guess. I mean, I didn't really think of anything.
I think that's good. I like bragging rights. I think that's a good call.
Dude, nothing better than bragging rights, man. Especially against you guys.
Well,
I'm gonna apologize in advance if I get a little too competitive.
No, that's
Holy
okay.
cow. That one you're hovering over, I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, this guy?
I know exactly who that is. Do you know who that
outline.
is? I know exactly who that is.
Do you want me to start
Can
with
we
it?
start with that one?
Yeah.
Can we start with that one? Can I
Yeah,
go first?
The one.
Okay.
Yeah, do it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. So, who is this player?
That's Ezekiel Elliott. That's 100%
All right.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Why is he wait, hold on. Why is he in like an offensive lineman stance? though?
Watch. I can tell because of the stance.
It looks
Go
like
to
he
the
has
next
a
one.
nub. Like wow, bend over, Red Rover.
Yo, best center in the game. 100%.
Oh, that is
That's incredible.
awesome. I immediately saw that.
Straight
That
up-
is 100% Ezekiel Elliott.
Dude, I didn't even
Oh,
know
that's
he
funny.
was snapping the football. I thought he was just like bending over there for a second.
Oh,
But
man.
that makes way more sense.
That's great.
I'll take my 1 point.
1 point for Matt. All right.
Congrats, Matt.
Also, too, before we get
your turn.
Before we get too far into this as well, I'm just going to mention as for all this, I'll be more hosting the game before guessing the players, unlike these guys, just because these guys know way more about players and where they go to high or college and all that kind of stuff. So I don't
That's
want
not true. I believe in you.
Listen, I can guess maybe some of them. I probably could have guessed the best center in the league right there. Maybe, you know what I mean?
That's true. That's
Anything
true.
with
He's
a
the best center in the league.
Dallas Cowboys star on it, I could definitely I could guess, you know.
I don't know if you guys heard this, but he's making a position change now. Did you guys hear this?
Oh, yeah?
He's
Still
gonna start
available in
playing
free
center.
agency.
Well,
He's put on 50 pounds and he's gonna be working hard in the trenches. I've heard.
that's how Jerry got around the contract. He so the huge abnormous
Jerry.
contract he had for the running back, he was like, you know what, we'll
Uh-huh.
just change the position, and that's it. We're good to go. Okay, so
All right. Am I
next
up?
one, yeah. So
Oh,
do you
man.
want to pick one? Do you want me to
Dude, I have a-
pull one up or?
Oh man, just go randomly. I mean,
All right, let's
I
go.
have a huge pit in my stomach. I'm hella nervous right now.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Man. Oh. Okay, so
Do you
Philadelphia Eagles,
Yeah.
2009 to 2014.
right?
Buffalo Bills, 25 to 2018. Kansas City Chiefs, 2019. And the Buccaneers, 2019. You know, okay, I think I know who this is, fellas. Do you guys have any clue who this is?
I do.
I don't know.
I think it's... Okay, boy, if I'm wrong on this one, this is going to be embarrassing. Because I'm saying this with confidence. I think it's Shady McCoy. Is it LaShawn
Dang it,
McCoy?
that was my guess as well.
Yeah,
let's
you're
go.
right.
Oh,
Look at that.
Point
I can
for
tell
Griffin.
wow.
All
That's a
right.
great call.
He'd always like dangle the ball too with like one hand, so I could tell
Yeah.
by like the silhouette. He would never like tuck it into his body like how you're supposed to. I don't know.
Can I pick or should I go random?
Up to
Go
you.
random.
Up to you. I can
Let's go
Unless you
top
wanna
right.
pick.
top right.
Let's go top right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm pretty confident about this one. This is a guy that the Cardinals did not use correctly. He was with the Cardinals from 2017 to 2020. He was with
Oh.
the Carolina Panthers in 2021, and then he absolutely
Oh.
popped off with the Philadelphia Eagles in 2022. I'm gonna say that's Hassan Reddick.
Yep.
Final answer. Let's go.
Ding, ding,
Come
ding.
on.
There you go.
Wow.
Damn.
Nice
Griff,
job,
we're
man.
killing this game right now, man.
You got-
Can we get a scoreboard update?
It is 2-1, Matt.
We've only gone one time. And I'm like, hey, can we get a scoreboard update?
Scoreboard update. What's the score again?
Please?
You guys are perfect
Yeah.
so far. Here we go.
Oh, let's
top
go.
top left for you, Griffin.
Ooh.
This is me.
Yeah.
Oh, we met this guy at the Senior Bowl, Matt Gregory.
Yes, we did.
Guys,
He's I don't know if he still raps, but he is a
Joka.
rapper.
Oh, yes, he does. Young Joka.
Young Joka.
Young Joka. Oh, yeah.
Young Joka. That's Kadarius Toney, ladies and gentlemen. Final answer. Lock it in. There it is.
so you guys
There
met
we
him?
go.
You guys met him at the Senior Bowl?
Yeah.
No way. That's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, Matt got his number because he thought he was cute.
Damn.
There's a video of me. Actually, I want to tell a really funny story about Kadarius Toney. So in our fantasy football draft this last season, I drafted Kadarius Toney in like the 7th or 8th round. And after the draft, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give Kadarius Toney a FaceTime call. I don't know why I did it. He didn't answer.
Yeah.
But I woke up the next morning with a FaceTime call back from Kadarius Toney.
Oh,
And that's
no
my story.
way.
That's pretty cool.
What happened
he
after
called
that?
me back. Oh, I just didn't text him. I was like, I probably should just.
No, you're like,
Yeah.
nah, Tony, no way. I don't want
I
that
was
guy.
like,
Yeah, I
starstruck.
should probably just leave that alone.
I would have gotten way too starstruck, even though we did meet him at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. He was a really cool guy.
Oh yeah, he was chill. He was funny.
Do you think he's changed his number, or do you still have his number?
No, I still have his number.
Damn, that's crazy.
Let's see.
Ask to see his ring.
I have him in my phone as KT. I'm not going to show the number to everybody, but oh my goodness, I just FaceTimed him. Oh my goodness.
Oh
Are
no!
you kidding me?
I just called him.
Show us. Show the camera.
Oh no way!
I need proof.
Oh my goodness,
Matt
guys.
Gregory
No way.
has.
I don't want to like give his number out.
No, that's
Oh,
okay.
that's true.
I'll blur it. I'll blur
But
it.
you can kind of
We'll blur it.
see that I just called him like 15 seconds ago.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
I really hope he
Dude.
calls back. I think
Dude,
it'd be really
if he
cool to have
calls
him live on
back,
the air.
That'd be.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Sick. That'd be
That would
absolutely.
be
Alright,
that would
so-
be a move.
We're gonna sit around and wait for that. But while we do that, let's hop on to the next.
We'll
guess the player.
we'll tell him though if he calls back. We'll be like, guess what? We
Yeah.
just guessed you in this game we're playing.
And Matt Gregory got so excited he had to FaceTime you back from the missed call from like 2
I
years
was
ago.
so excited. All right, let's
All right.
see.
Next one, random
You
for you.
pick. Go ahead.
All right. Played
Ooh,
for the Vikings
okay.
twice, Dallas, and Detroit.
Who's up? Is it me?
It's me, I believe.
Yes.
you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's 2-2 so far.
Vikings.
For Matt to take the lead.
I know
Here.
Isaac is gonna be
Isaac-
really mad at me. I don't really
Dude, no.
know.
Isaac's not going to talk to you for like a week if you don't get this right.
Went to Dallas.
Oh man. His silhouette doesn't really give anything away.
No,
that's
do you,
for
I
do,
sure.
you
know,
want, do you want
is-
another hint? Do you want another hint?
No.
Pretty basic silhouette.
I'm
Okay.
pretty okay. This is
Okay.
this is a running back, is it not?
I don't know.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Never mind. That was dumb.
He
No.
played for the
Ignore that.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Played for the Cowboys
Oh.
and the Lions in 2020, huh?
Griff, do
Oh,
you know who
yeah.
this is?
But he's been out of the league for 2 years, or
That's what
1
I'm
year.
saying,
I guess.
I guess so, yeah, because it's not till present. So
Boy, but
Yeah,
he
this
played for the
silhouette's not
Vikings.
doing me any favors.
Dude, he played for the Vikings for 10 years though.
I know, and I should definitely know that as a division
Right.
rival. Wow.
and he retired as a Viking too. Like he
I
came
can guarantee
back.
you Isaac is jumping through his screen right now yelling at me.
feel
All
like-
right, Griff,
I
do
feel
you
like
know?
I feel like he's like a defender. I don't think I know this one, guys.
All right,
Oh,
we'll skip
no,
to the
dude.
next one then if neither of us know.
Okay. Oh my.
Oh,
gosh.
I don't know if that did me any favors.
I don't
Okay,
think
yeah, he's
so.
definitely a defense guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a defensive
wait.
end. Okay, so he's an
Sure.
edge rusher.
Yeah.
And he obviously was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yep.
Had
That's
to
a
be.
long career.
Yeah.
He went back to Minnesota to retire.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, this is embarrassing.
This.
I guarantee you, everybody that's an NFC North fan, like I am, is probably screaming at me right
Well,
now.
because he went to Detroit too. Like, you know what I mean?
That's the weird thing, dude. Isaac's never gonna watch this
I-
or listen to our podcast again.
So-
Detroit and Dallas is really throwing me off.
The Dallas thing,
Mm.
yeah.
Number
I don't-
97.
I
yeah.
don't think I know this one, guys. I hate to break it to you, but I don't know.
Hold on, I want to think for a little bit longer.
97.
Number 97. Edge rusher. Now, I'm assuming he was dang good. Wow.
97.
Oh, it's definitely not.
Am I really?
It's definitely,
Do I
it's definitely not
really
Jared-
not know who this is?
it's definitely not Jared Allen because Jared Allen went and played for the Panthers.
No, he went and played for the Bears too.
Yeah.
And he was
yeah.
number 69. Nice.
Yeah, he was
Nice.
69. Nice.
I like how all three of us just hopped right on the knife. Wow, number 97.
It's my favorite number.
All
69,
right, go
not
ahead and show
97.
All
us.
right.
I'm gonna get really upset at myself.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
my goodness. My
Aw.
goodness.
We might have to retire from the
Oh,
podcast.
Isaac,
after
I
that
am
one.
so sorry. I didn't know Everson Griffin played
was-
for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That threw me off. That definitely threw me
That-
off.
Wow, I did not know that.
And dude, it's my name. It's literally my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, at least
Oh
it's
my
spelled wrong. At least it's
It
spelled
is
wrong.
spelled wrong. That's why I didn't get it.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
that is just
get
so
that crap out of my
embarrassing.
face,
Well,
Firth. I can't
well,
even look
well,
at
the,
it anymore.
the good news for you, Griff, is that you can take the
Oh.
lead here. Now
That's
that
huge.
Matt has lost that round, we're gonna hop into this
I know
one.
that's
Easy.
big time.
right.
This guy's already played for 4 teams.
The top comment on this is Michael Jackson.
He kind of looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair enough.
Then again, it kind of just looks like a generic player. I don't know.
He was drafted by Dallas,
Drafted by Dallas, but
and
then
now
he
on
like
Seattle.
played for the Lions in the same year.
Ew.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, what? So this guy got drafted, cut?
And picked up
Drafted by the Cowboys.
Detroit. Then
He's a little guy, too.
I think
Can you
it's
tell that he's a
it has
little
to-
guy?
It has to be a wide receiver or
But he's been
kicker.
playing. Here's the thing, though. He's been playing for the Seahawks the last 2 years, so he's still. So he must have found a spot with the Seahawks.
I have no clue.
Dude, this one might be harder than the last
okay,
one.
Okay, here's a hint.
I
Oh,
need
it's
a
a
number.
corner.
2
Oh, my
different numbers?
goodness.
I'm assuming it was 30 for Dallas, and then now it's 33 for the Seahawks.
Gosh, yeah.
Who's
Who's number
the-
33?
Who's 33 for the Seahawks? Who are the
Dude.
Seahawks corners?
I'm not gonna lie, the only one I can name is the kid they just drafted.
Tariq.
Tariq
Yeah. it's-
Woolen and Kobe Bryant are the
Ah,
only two I
Kobe
can
Bryant.
think of.
Yeah.
Those are
that's
the
what I mean.
only
This
two
guy
I can
must
think
be
of.
This guy must be like a.
And he was on New England too.
I'm happy that the second comment is no way I was getting this. Never heard of him. There's a lot of likes, so I don't feel
Dude,
as
I have-
bad.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm giving
is
in.
that-
I have no.
Is that
clue.
All right.
wait? Is that the last hint that we have?
That's the
Yeah,
last
that's
hint.
it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Griffin.
Okay, so wait, hold on.
Yeah. It's yeah. Man.
Cowboys, Lions,
Dude, yeah, I don't know, man.
Patriots,
Number
Seahawks.
33.
Wow. I truly have no
I
clue.
can read the top comment right there. It says, "No way I was getting this. Never heard of them." So okay, just based on reading that comment alone, I'm forfeiting this
All
this
right.
round. I don't know what it is.
Oh, it is. It actually is Mike
Oh, it was
Jackson.
Mike
It's Mike Jackson.
Dude, Firth, you were right, bro.
You know what's funny?
I want to hear
t-
you. I don't want to hear yourself like doubting
No.
yourself ever again in this game.
No, I just
Bro,
yeah, I just
what?
gotta
You
read
just
the. I,
read the
I gotta
comment.
read the top comment and just go off of that the whole time.
Oh yeah,
if
I
it's
guess,
a pop culture reference,
I
I'll
guess
be like,
the answer
boom.
was there the entire time. We just didn't believe that comment. We didn't believe that source.
Yeah, we didn't realize it was
You know-
actually Mike Jackson.
Mike
I just
Jackson
wanna chime
Senior
in.
though.
I just want to chime in with the fact that I texted Isaac and was like, "Hey, so we're playing guest a player." And Everson Griffin came up, and Griffin and I both didn't get him, and he said, "Come on!" So he's gonna be jumping through the
He's
screen when
pissed.
we get there. Yeah, he's not happy.
I know. Dang it.
Oh, it's back to me though. Back to
It's
Greg.
okay.
Yeah,
All
All
right.
right, let's,
I blew it.
let's do
I
it.
blew it.
we're gonna go
The answer
bottom.
was
Oh,
right
give me
in
that
front of my
one.
face,
Yeah,
and I
give me
blew it.
that one.
He was on Chicago
Ooh.
in 2016 for
Wow, he's played for like half the league.
1/3 of the year. He was on Chicago.
Oh, I know exactly who that is. That's Raheem Mostert.
1/3
Yep.
of the league.
Nice.
Yep,
Okay.
Nice
Okay.
job.
All
man.
right.
Dang.
3-2 Matt. 3-2 Matt.
Gosh dang it.
All right, we're gonna go to 5 just to. I feel like keep
Okay.
it
Yeah, we'll go first to 5.
first to 5.
First to 5. That's fair.
All right. Do you want to coach or no? Just players.
Oh, he's a Broncos coach. You got to take that one.
All right.
Oh. I mean, hey, if you want to give me an easy point here.
Yeah, I'll give you an easy point, Griff.
All right, that is head coach John Fox.
John Fox was also the Bears coach. Oh, okay. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, where's the Bears at? Okay.
Right.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
there
Alright.
we go. I was gonna
There was
say,
the other
I
hint.
was like,
Why was there?
I was minorly concerned there for a second. I was like, I know John Fox coached the
Why
Bears.
was there a separate slide for the Bears? It's like they didn't really respect his time in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
John
he was
Fox,
so
man.
bad in Chicago.
He had some good. Went to a Super Bowl with the Panthers and the Broncos, but he never got to win one
Ooh.
since he lost both those Super Bowls.
Yeah, Firthy, go ahead and click that one for me.
Oh,
This
okay,
one?
there you go.
All right.
I don't care. You could click whichever one. Oh, wait. Okay. So this is. Oh goodness.
Well, he was on the Bears too, Matt.
Oh, so he only
Yeah, I
played for
know.
4 years.
This guy is not a tenured NFL veteran.
His left arm is way longer than his right arm from that photo.
Yeah. Wow.
I can't see his fingertips on his left hand.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
You can go. If Griff, do you have any guess on this one?
Oh, oh man, yeah, it was those really good Seahawks teams with Russ and Marshawn.
Legion of Boom.
Wait, so he had a first stint with Seattle, but then he came back like a year later?
I guess so. Yeah.
He's obviously a receiver. Matt,
83.
2013 Chicago. You don't know that one?
I have a guess, but I don't know if this is right.
All right. What's your guess,
I'm
Matt?
gonna
Dude,
guess.
I
I'm gonna
think it's
guess
that one-
Ricardo Lockett. I'm gonna guess Ricardo Lockett.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay. I honestly don't know if that's how you say his name. I just remember.
No, it was Ricardo
Madden.
Lockett.
Yeah.
He
Okay. Madden 14 was one of my favorite video games ever.
his career ended on an injury. I'm pretty sure, like a pretty bad injury.
Damn.
Can we fact check? I'm gonna fact check that. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Fact check it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
I also want to make sure I said his name right. Poor guy.
I think so. Ricardo Lockett.
That's like how you would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ricardo Lockett. Okay. Well, let's see.
Unless it's Lockett. Ricardo Lockett.
That's what I'm thinking. It could be Lockett. Oh my goodness.
No,
yeah,
it's
he
Lockett.
got rocked.
Yeah, dude, he
Oh,
got really
dude.
injured, like bad, like
Oh my
career-ending injury.
goodness. Yeah, no, this is sad. He got taken off on a stretcher and everything. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I remember
Jeez.
that.
Coming back to that team too a year later, like going to two different teams, then coming back and then
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Wow. I'm really surprised I knew who
That's
that was.
tough.
damn.
That was literally just a Madden franchise guess. That was just a name I'd seen before.
Thanks, Madden. Thanks,
Thanks,
Madden. Thanks, EA
Lucky
Sports.
me.
Yeah.
It's in the game.
All right.
So it's
Wow.
it's 4-3.
4-3.
4-3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Griff, here's yours.
Crap, dude. I gotta be on my crap. we
Oh
got an
my goodness. We got an
old
oldie.
school player. What in the world,
Oh,
Damn.
he was on the 85 Bears, Super Bowl champion.
bro?
Bears, Chargers.
Dude,
Really?
Oh, I know
my
who this is.
Goodness.
I know
Yeah, he played
exactly who this is.
he played for 7 years in Chicago.
Mhm.
If you know who this is, you know this guy.
I know.
Hold on, I'm looking up his nickname. I know who the player is.
Ah, dang it. Okay, so
Browns, too.
he played on that Green Bay Packers Super Bowl winning squad. I think that was Super Bowl 31, 1996.
Oh yeah, okay. Duh.
So this guy won 2 Super Bowls? Is that correct?
Griff, if I told you, if I gave you the nickname Punky QB, would that do anything for you?
Are you kidding me? Oh no.
That's who I believe it is.
I'm gonna go with the short-term memory loss. You could have said short-term memory loss too, and I would have gotten it.
That works too.
I think you're right. That makes sense. That this guy, that is totally his silhouette too.
That's
'Cause that
totally
makes-
him, right?
Yeah, no,
The
that is
hair.
him. That yeah, it's Jim
Jim
McMahon.
Jim McMahon.
Jim McMahon.
Jim
Yep.
McMahon.
I gave you that one just because I wanted to prove that I knew who that was.
No, thank you for
on the
that
fi-
because
I,
I was thinking like I don't know why, but I was thinking like because 85 Bears. I was thinking like somebody on that defense, but that makes sense that it's a quarterback because he played for like 7 different teams, so that makes way more sense.
What-
Jim McMahon,
What an
punky
interesting
quarterback.
Alright.
That's a interesting silhouette too. That he
It
looks
is.
like Zach Wilson if Zach Wilson could win. Like that's pretty
80s,
much.
a little more flamboyant Zach Wilson. I
Yeah.
think.
let's save the Zach Wilson talk for after the game. I have
Yes.
a lot to say about that
Oh,
guy. All right,
100%.
this is for the game.
This is for the
This is for
game.
the game.
Okay, okay.
Is it 4-4 right now? Okay,
Okay.
bring it on, Matt.
Bring it
I
on.
gotta find one now. I gotta find a good one.
Oh,
What are we
man.
cooking?
what are we?
Okay.
What are we cooking
Let's
here?
go this one.
Ooh. Okay. Houston Texans 2012, 2013. Rams 2014. Back to Houston. Back to LA. To Minnesota.
Oh my gosh, this guy's all over the
To
place.
Denver. To Washington. Okay. I think I know who this is.
Okay.
Yep, I got it.
I believe
think-
it's Case Keenum.
Case Keenum, yeah. It's Case
Is it Case Keenum?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's Case Keenum.
Bang!
Yep.
All right.
It's Case Keenum.
Matt.
Well, I feel like since I went first, I
Yeah.
feel like Griff gets one redemption.
So yeah,
I feel like.
it's like
Okay.
a redemption shot here. So.
I did know that one, but I wasn't sure if like I was supposed to yell it out or anything, or if we were just okay. That makes sense though.
Okay.
Case Keenum.
Here we go. Since it's for the redemption
Okay.
for a tie game.
Oh, I know who this is too.
Oh no.
A little bit trickier.
Oh, I know who this is too.
Oh
Barnes.
yeah, this is easy. This is easy.
All right.
It's you want me to say it?
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Go ahead.
Kurt Warner,
The American underdog.
the American underdog. This
Yeah.
guy was bagging groceries. You got
Yeah.
know the story. Bagging groceries, and then he was picked up by, I think it's some AFL team. Then he got a shot with the Rams. Greatest show on turf,
Yep.
baby. Kurt Warner.
Greatest show on turf. Wow.
That's right.
Damn.
Do we
Sheesh.
go
Matt.
one more?
Yeah.
Do we go one more? And the
Let's-
first person that answers the winner.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll find
Okay,
one.
I'm
All
down.
right. Hold
I
on.
gotta be ready. Hold on. Let me
hold
clear my eyes. Hold on.
All right.
Okay,
Actually,
are
yeah.
we
No. Both you guys close your eyes real quick.
All right,
Close your
eyes
eyes.
are closed. Eyes are
All
closed.
right. Then I'll pick one,
Okay.
and I'll tell you guys to
gonna
open,
tell us
and
when.
then you guys first one to guess goes.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell us.
Okay.
Tell us when.
Okay.
Go.
Not yet. No.
I'm
Not
so-
yet.
I'm
Oh, I was
so-
like, my eyes aren't open.
No.
I'm so
My
scared
hand-
right now.
My palms are sweaty, Griff.
Oh.
Dude, I'm trembling. Look at me. I'm trembling.
Oh, I have the best one, and this is the
Oh,
easiest
no.
one yet. So whoever says it first.
What? It's the easiest one yet.
I'm not even gonna open my eyes.
Peyton
right.
Manning, Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
No.
Ah.
3,
Can I open now?
3, 2, 1, open.
What in the world?
Fitz Magic.
Yep.
You son
Matt's
of a
right.
gun, dude. My eyes weren't working, dude. The stupid beard.
Yeah, I
It was
saw
the beard.
I saw the
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome that they had it titled as Fitz Magic
Magic.
too. That's even
great.
cooler.
Dude, I was too busy looking at the teams. I should have looked at the silhouette right away because I would have probably answered it way faster.
Man.
Well, I looked at the teams and I was like, crap. And then I saw 2021 through present
Yeah.
for the Commanders. And
Dude,
I got
man, he
kinda
played-
confused.
Yeah, he played for a lot of teams.
Yeah.
And he made a good amount of money too.
I didn't even realize he played for Washington. I thought he
Yeah,
ended
yeah.
it in Miami.
Yeah.
No,
man.
he was there with Alex Smith, Kyle Allen, and Dwayne Haskins. They had like a 4-man QB room at the time.
I remember
It was
that. Yeah, that was nuts.
That's insane.
Exponentially wild.
Wow.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wow, that was awesome.
Damn. All right. Well.
That was fun. Firth, you want a couple of these? You backing out?
I'm good.
Let's give it one with Dallas in there. Let's give it one with
Okay.
Dallas in there.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait.
yeah,
Come
there
on.
we go. Yeah, give him a Dallas.
There we go. How about that?
Oh,
Do you know 2004?
No. This
I know
is-
Dallas
2014.
Cowboys fans spawn every 5 years. So.
There's a problem
That's
with me, man.
2014.
I was only born 5 years ago. I was only,
Okay.
tried and
Yeah,
true
you're
blue blood.
you're just growing up before our eyes, man. You look like 5 years older than last week. From
I know.
last week's.
It's
episode.
insane. I have to get a tattoo of Dallas winning this next Super Bowl on my arm. That's for my birthday, my 6th
Oh.
birthday.
Well, that's never gonna happen.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just prepare yourself to not have any tattoo.
Oh man, I wish we could. I wish we could re-guess the starting center.
Just get a tattoo of Jerry Jones's face on your ass first.
Oh, perfect, 100%. That was already planned.
I
Oh,
would,
that
I
is
would
just
think about getting one with
ridiculous.
you. Just how good. Just
I'll
depending on how
I'll
good
get
that
one.
tattoo
I'll
is.
get one that's Steven Jones and one that's Jerry Jones, and then I'll have them on both.
Oh, there you go. Hey, to each their own.
That's right.
So
All right.
All right.
How we looking?
I
Do you
don't-
feel like you know this one? Come on, let's try this
Okay.
one right here. We'll help. We'll
Okay.
all help together.
Okay.
All right.
That doesn't do anything for me. I would definitely need to see position.
Oh no, I think
I think it's a wide
Uh,
receiver, isn't it?
Well, yeah, the silhouette says wide receiver or
dang it,
DB.
that's what I was
Oh,
gonna say. Bro, I
Wait, I thought
was
there-
literally gonna say Tavon Austin.
Me too, 100%. Absolutely.
Damn it.
all right. Well, then that's a victory for Firth. Great work, guys.
Congrats,
All right.
Firth.
Guys, I did it. I'm a part
Congrats,
of the team. Guys, I know the NFL. I'm pretty much.
Can you,
you do,
cue? Can you cue like a round of applause?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
can we?
Yes.
Okay.
definitely.
We're gonna
Cool.
have to
Edit that in.
Yeah, get
We're gonna have
on
to
it.
edit that in. We're gonna have to edit that in.
I'm gonna edit so many round of applause just because I need it. 100%.
Like, dude, I want the applauses to still be playing like right now.
Yeah,
I
the whole-
want
the whole
them
way
to go on
through.
for like 30 seconds. That's right. Yeah.
All the way through the episode. Just applauses.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
Speaking
that
of-
was guess the player. That was pretty fun. Matt, that was an
Speaking
Matt,
of
that
a
was,
round
that
of
was an
applause.
honor. That was an honor
Hey.
to go up against you.
Hey,
man.
it was an honor to battle against you, Griff.
Dude, I
It
was
feels
sweating.
good to come out on top, but
I
I
was
don't know if
sweating
that'll happen
bullets.
next time.
That's okay.
Speaking of things warranting a round of applause, Aaron Rodgers is out of the NFC North.
How
official.
about that?
Yeah.
It is
news.
officially official. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to say the terms based on what I remember. I believe this is correct. The
For sure,
Jets
for sure.
are receiving Aaron Rodgers and pick 15 from the Packers, as well as a fifth in 2024, I believe. And the New York Jets are receiving, or I'm sorry, the Green Bay Packers are receiving pick 13,
Mm-hmm.
pick 42,
Yep.
and
A sixth
what else
rounder,
did
which
they
would
get from
be
that? A sixth rounder. Oh, here we go.
sixth
Perfect.
rounder.
Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, and the conditional second. That becomes a first
Oh.
if Aaron Rodgers plays more than 65% of the snaps.
Correct.
Yeah, so we were talking before we had recorded this episode about that 65%. So maybe to dive more deep into that, what do you guys think about that? It's such an interesting condition to have.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm a Packers fan, I am just so happy for this whole just thing to be over with. I mean, this
Yeah.
has been something that's kind of been in the works, or at least like it kind of been in the rumor mill for what, two years. I mean, I remember as a Broncos fan, the Broncos were possibly about to land him on draft day a couple years ago, and I was freaking out. I was like, "Whoa, Aaron Rodgers to Denver? How crazy would that be?" But I don't know. I think his whole personality the last couple years, just his wishy-washy ways, his weird darkness retreats, his diva personality, I think it kind of rubbed people the wrong way. And I think the Packers, obviously, they're not going to be as good. I think a lot of us know that. They're not going to be a NFC contender, even though, we all know what happens to the Packers when they reach the playoffs, right? But hey, I don't think, number one, they're not going to be as good, but I think honestly, they're probably kind of relieved to kind of just move on and not have to deal with this guy's drama. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was just a really bad, like, inevitable breakup that was coming.
Right.
And it was one of those things where, like, Packers fans were going through the same charade every single offseason for the last 2 years. Oh, I'm going to retire. Oh, I want to be traded. Never mind, I'll come back. And I don't want to be unoriginal here, but I feel like this is like kind of similar to like Brett Favre towards the end of his career.
Dude, I was gonna say,
obviously Brett Favre went
is
to
he
New York.
walking? Is he walking down his footsteps, like down the Brett Favre footsteps? I mean, he's playing for the Jets now. I mean, it's only inevitable he's going to play for Minnesota now, right? After this, about a year in New York, he's going to go play for the Vikings. I mean, it's going to happen.
Hey, I mean, and that's totally possible.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is, like, even with Brett Favre, I don't know if you guys remember towards the end of his career, it was, oh, I'm going to retire. I'm not going to play. And then as soon as training camp was over, it's like, oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's the same thing Aaron Rodgers is going to do going forward. He doesn't really seem like a guy that seems too committed to his team. But who knows, honestly.
Well,
And it's awesome that Aaron Rodgers' last pass in a Packers jersey was an interception to Kirby Joseph to miss the playoffs. So
oh yeah.
that's huge.
I think too, it's so weird, right? With Aaron Rodgers, he's been with the same team for over what is it, like 13, 14, 15 years now?
Yeah.
So it's been a long
17 years.
Yeah, it's been that long. But it's so funny because when you talk about Aaron Rodgers, like, you don't talk about him being a committed player, even though he's been with the same team for 17 years. It's because every single year, especially the last couple, he's just, one foot out the door. And then I feel like he almost does it to get Packers fans to be like, no, Aaron, don't go. Like, we really want you here.
Yeah.
Like, please be our savior. You're our saving grace. But I felt like with this past offseason, every Packers fan was like, leave. Like, I have
Right.
uncles that are Packers fans, and they're like, I'm so happy that he's gone. Like, little Wayne went on a podcast, and he's a big Packers fan, and he's like, get 12 out of here. He is.
Oh, I remember that. That was funny.
Lil Wayne, Wheezy.
Wheezy. He is a
Moon
diehard.
Baby?
Yeah, he's a cheesehead, and I can't believe. I don't know. I can't believe that, first of all, but it's true. Like, and I think that for as long as he's been on the Packers, he's always had like this underdog mentality until I think something switched and he just became such a diva. He just became Brett Favre, and
Right.
because that's exactly what Brett Favre is. Brett Favre's a diva. He left Green Bay to go to the Jets, and then he went to basically a division rival in Minnesota. So I don't know. I found that it only makes sense that Aaron Rodgers is following the same path when his mentor was Brett Favre. And Brett, I don't know if you guys I know you guys probably remember this, but Brett Favre didn't let Aaron play. Like, he hated any time that Aaron wanted to play, put on a jersey. He hated when Aaron got even picked to be a backup quarterback. So,
Right.
And the same thing happened again when they picked Love, 3 years ago. So, it's just history repeating itself in Green Bay, and I don't think Love is nearly as good as Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre, but yeah, I feel like they just had the same thing happen twice.
I
think-
absolutely could not handle another 15 to 20
Yeah.
years of great quarterback play in Green Bay. I just couldn't.
No.
I just couldn't handle it.
Oh,
No.
just wait till Jordan Love, man. He's gonna take the world by storm. He's taking the league by storm.
Oh, 100%. He's the
Yeah.
he's the next Tom Brady. 100%.
I'm only speaking 50% sarcasm, by the way. Only 50%.
I hope.
So, Dewey, here's the deal. Yeah, I hope too. Here's the deal too. I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers at this stage in his career, right? I mean, I don't know. I think he's obviously Green Bay to New York. That's quite the cultural change that he's making. Obviously, he was pretty boisterous in the fact that he wanted to be traded, especially within this last year. Obviously, there's been some rumors and rumblings around that organization, the Packers organization to be specific, about him being moved. But I don't know. I think that in this stage of his career, he's going to New York. I just don't see this guy being very serious about winning, and that's just me. I don't know how good the New York Jets are going to be. I mean, I would think that they got to at least make the playoffs for the New York Jets franchise to consider this a good trade. But I don't know. He's 39 years old. There hasn't been very many quarterbacks that have played very well, just well into their 40s, outside of like Tom Brady, maybe even Brett Favre. It's a very rare list of those quarterbacks playing at a high level once they get old. I mean, it's only just a certain it's an amount. It's a eventually Father Time's going to catch up to these players, right?
Yeah.
And
Well,
we all know.
like,
Sorry, go ahead.
go ahead, sorry, Griff. No, you
No,
go
I
ahead.
was just saying, we all know that, Father Time's undefeated, and even at the quarterback position, which is a position that you can play, rather longer than a lot of the other positions in the NFL. I don't know. I just don't know how many more years he's got in him, especially since he was definitely considering retiring like last year, maybe even the year before too. So
And this year.
I don't know. And this year too. I think the Packers got a haul. I think they got, pretty good draft capital for a 39-year-old aging quarterback. Obviously, he's one of the greats to ever do it, right? But the Packers decided to go in an opposite direction, and they moved up 2 picks in the draft. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I completely think Green Bay made the right decision for their future. It's one of those things where, like, if you can get from under that contract now, it's
Right.
probably for the best for them. Obviously, I don't want the best for the Green Bay Packers. Like, I want them to stink.
No.
But honestly, that trade made a ton of sense for them. It makes a ton of sense for Aaron. But like, if we're looking at this graph right here, I feel like if he would have went to any other division, it would have went up to like 90%. But
Right.
because he's in a division with the Patriots, with the Bills, and with the Dolphins, who are all fantastic teams, like, he's going to have to go up against some pretty good pass rushes
Yeah.
and some pretty good other offenses. Like, this is not going to be a walk in the park for Aaron Rodgers.
Well,
He's
That's the
leaving
thing.
arguably like the Minnesota Vikings won the NFC North last year, and they had a negative point differential.
Right.
Like, and he's going to a division with Josh Allen, going to a division with Tua, with Jalen Ramsey's there now. They've got Tyreek, they've got Waddle. Like, he's moving into a really good division, and Bill Belichick is no slouch. Like, Bill Belichick knows what he's doing. So I don't know. I feel like this might honestly, like, this could totally backfire on the Jets. It also could totally benefit, and they could totally become Super Bowl contenders.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, I think that with the Jets, like, I don't know. I understand and I don't understand, because realistically, going to the Jets, like you said, Matt, like, you're going into a division with Josh Allen, with Bill Belichick as a division coach, and you're going in there against such complete teams when New York is still figuring out who New York is. They have great players, but a lot of them are rookies. A lot of them are new. Like, they have, some older talent here and there, but nothing crazy. They picked up Lazard, right, too, for their wide receiver room. So, he does have, some recognizable faces there, but realistically, it's not a great team. It's kind of like, when Tom Brady left the Patriots to go to Tampa, but Tampa was such a complete team. They had amazing. This is like the Walmart version of that. The Jets gave up so much. They had to give up a whole haul. They have to pay Aaron Rodgers absurd contract, and they have maybe he can only be available for 65% of this first year, and maybe he just says, screw it, I'm done, I'm retiring, and they just gave up so much to get that.
And I think that was the dangerous thing too, real quick, Matt. Like, that was the dangerous thing about trading for a guy like Aaron Rodgers, I think in the perspective of all these other NFL teams. It's like, I mean, he's 39 years old. How much draft capital can we actually give up for this guy, right? But real quick too, I think if you're the Jets, you haven't made the playoffs since 2010. I think that is the longest active streak in the NFL. So, they finally have their quarterback, right? And I think they are good enough to make the playoffs. I mean, hey, they had a lot of good moments last year too, right? I mean, it looked like for a while that they were going to go to the playoffs with Mike White playing quarterback, and people booing Zach Wilson left and right. So, I think there is excitement, but man, I think quarterbacks are just expensive. I mean, it's kind of like the whole Russell Wilson thing, right? But I think too, like what we're talking about with expectations wise, I don't know if people are as high on the Jets right now with Aaron Rodgers than maybe they were with Russell Wilson and the Broncos last year. But maybe that's a good thing, maybe they can kind of fly under the radar and kind of just play football.
Well, and I think that the Jets are in prime position to pick up an elite tackle, because obviously they're lacking a second tackle right now. They have Becton, and I can't think of their other guy. Oh my goodness. Proceeding.
Yeah. You're talking about that right tackle for the Jets, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I can't think of who it is right now, but that's for a reason, because they're going to draft a tackle. And maintaining a first-round pick, and I believe they still have a second-round pick because they had two. So to be able to hold on to both of those is actually kind of huge for the Jets at this point. If you wouldn't mind pulling up like the Jets depth chart or something for us real quick.
Max Mitchell, is it? I think it's Max Mitchell.
Is that who it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like.
If he was a 2022 fourth round guy, I'm not sure. I mean, he's pretty young, 23 years old. So I think that's definitely a position of need. And, obviously before all these mock drafts were coming out, I mean, everyone was like, hey, could the Jets pick a quarterback here? Could they go Levis? Could they go Richardson if he was still on the board at 13? But yeah, I think tackle makes a lot of sense for sure.
Well, and that's the thing is, like, that's the beauty of the position is there's Peter Skoronski, there's Darnell Wright, there's Broderick Jones, Paris Johnson Jr. I don't know who's going to fall to them at 15, but I believe there is going to be an elite tackle prospect on the board for them at 15. And they still have that second round pick that they acquired for trading Elijah Moore to Cleveland. Honestly, I feel like they're still in a good asset-wise this year going forward. I think that they're in position to make some big acquisitions in the draft this weekend and roll into the season feeling really good about their squad.
I think so. It's just, I feel like it's so dangerous, right, to have an old QB like this, because it can work out like Tom Brady and you can get that ring, and I feel like it's great. But once Aaron Rodgers retires, it's kind of like you're just back into what you did last year, which is miss the playoffs because you didn't have a quarterback and you have all this amazing surrounding talent around him, but there's nothing to do if your quarterback just can't throw the ball. So that being said, and that's why I call it the Walmart version of the Tom Brady deal, because with Tom Brady, there's no risk for Tampa. Tom Brady took a team friendly deal. He made sure to keep all the guys, and even the following year, I know they didn't win the Super Bowl the following year, but they were pretty freaking close to doing it.
Right.
And they kept their exact core around them. I think they added a couple assets too. So that whole situation was just so ideal for Tampa, and there was no risk. There was so little risk involved, and best reward possible, Super Bowl. So, but with New York, there's just risk. There's risk that Aaron's not going to be able to perform. There's risk that he could leave, and you're stuck holding the bag of buttloads of money. You're then stuck without a quarterback for the next foreseeable future years. You have an amazing talent group that, if they're not appreciated, not being utilized in those positions, they're going to leave. So you have all these things that are like, it's a Super Bowl or bust, essentially. That's what you kind of want in the next 2 to 3 years is, can you get a Super Bowl? And if you can't, then you probably won't see one I like get this close again for the next 20 years again, just because of you're the New York Jets.
Right. Oh, I was going to get into that too, Firth. I mean, that when you make a trade like this, right? When an organization makes a trade like this, I mean, it's Super Bowl or bust. I mean, am I wrong? I mean,
no.
Yeah. They might make the playoffs, but I mean, this is a competing move. I mean, this is a move where they're like, hey, we're going to try to win a Super Bowl, and we're going to try to go all out with this thing. Yeah. So, I mean, if they don't win a Super Bowl, is it considered a failure? It might be. And I don't know if they can win a Super Bowl. I don't know if their roster is built right now to win a Super Bowl. So, I mean, hey, they got pieces. I'm not going to lie. They do have some good pieces in store, but hey, they got some work to do in the draft, and I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting, and the AFC is competitive, man. There's just so many teams. It's hard. It's going to be tough.
And I think it's going to be a lot of like the meshing there, because they have a lot of vocal young talent on that team. Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall. I'm trying to think of who the other guy that's been talking this whole time is. They've been so annoying. Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson.
They've just been talking and talking.
Actually.
And I mean, there is a shot that this does not work out. There's a realistic shot that this doesn't work out, where their personalities don't mesh. Aaron rubs them all the wrong way. Like, he's not a guy that's known as a team-friendly player. And then going back on the contract thing we were talking about, I did want to mention that they actually converted his $58 million salary this year into a signing bonus.
Okay.
So he only has a $15 million cap hit. Yeah. Created $43.7 million in caps. So obviously they're putting it on the credit card, pushing it down the line.
Yeah.
But they still have some money to acquire some talent going into this season. So and obviously with the draft and with the slew of players that get signed after the draft, they still have room to make a lot of moves for this roster.
Well, and I think that's why it's kind of like a Super Bowl or bust year this year, because if they're just pushing it down the line, they're pushing that credit, and Aaron, let's just say both situations can happen. Either he gets hurt and you know what, he retires and there's some dead money there, but most of it's kind of, whatever, but you don't have a quarterback. Or other situation happens, Aaron is healthy, he's playing MVP level, but he doesn't win championships. Now you're going to have to pay him, and you're going to have to pay him big bucks. You're going to have to cut some people. People are going to get re-signed, especially in those later, like that third year, most likely. So you're kind of just in that situation of like, this year or next year is the year to win a Super Bowl, or else you're just you're screwed either way. It's just, which way do you prefer to be screwed? It's kind of the situation the Jets are in.
Yeah.
Well, and that's one more thing I want to add on top is you got to look at the AFC. Look at all the quarterbacks in that conference. Like, Aaron Rodgers' kryptonite is Jimmy Garoppolo, and now you're telling me that he has Josh Allen, Tua, and
Jones.
I mean Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, baby.
Mac Jones in his division. But you're also missing the fact that, like, his first round matchup could be Patrick Mahomes. His first round matchup could be Justin Herbert.
Joe
His
Burrow.
first round matchup could be Russell Wilson. Like, these are all guys that are significantly better than Jimmy Garoppolo that he might end up having to match up with in the first round of the playoffs. And like that's the reality. Like, he is going to have to show up and show out. So, I mean it's obviously I'm biased against Aaron Rodgers. Same. I will be for the rest of my life, but I don't think that this is the instant lock match made in heaven Super Bowl contender that Tom Brady was when he went to Tampa Bay. And I think, Matt, you're spot on that.
Well, and one more like point to add on to the whole Tampa and Jets like comparison is Tom Brady also went from the AFC, which for years has now been the quarterback dominating best teams really come out of the AFC to Tom Brady went to the NFC, who he was a king amongst men. He didn't have to try, really. His team was just so good. He's the GOAT. It's amazing. So to him to win the NFC that year was nothing. It wasn't a challenge like it usually is with the AFC. But Aaron Rodgers, again, it's the Walmart deal. He's going from the NFC, from one of the weaker divisions, to arguably now the strongest division in the AFC. So right now, like it's going to be, it can be done. And I don't want to like completely write it off. Like, Jets aren't going to win the Super Bowl, because they could, they 100% could, but it's that whole Super Bowl or bust. There's the high risk and the reward's just as high. And with Tom Brady, it was just the risk was down here. The reward was just as high up there. So I don't know. It just doesn't seem great. And one last thing too, I did want to mention, I hope the Jets win and Garrett Wilson becomes like a Cooper Kupp and becomes Super Bowl MVP, because I have his rookie card. I got it the other day. I looked up online.
Well, that's really cool.
Right? I looked up online. It was like $60 right now currently. So I was like,
you don't have that in a sleeve or a top loader. You just got that thing loose right now.
I just got it today. So I was like,
fingerprints all over it.
Yeah, I gotta clean
fingerprints all over it.
I gotta clean this thing, man. But yeah, I got this today, and I was like, okay, definitely have to.
That's amazing, Firth.
Gotta keep that, especially if he becomes Super Bowl MVP like Cooper Kupp did.
Hey,
so wide receiver.
Speaking of,
dude, you were way cooler than me with that card. I'm a little envious.
I love this card.
While we're showing off our cards, I guess, that we have at our desks, I got this bad boy. Justin Fields, building blocks.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Sweet one.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any cards at my desk. I got a bag of checks mix though, so that's pretty legit.
Is that the bold mix?
Bold mix. You can't go wrong with the bold mix.
You cannot go wrong with the bold mix. Wow, great.
It's got good flavor, man. What can I say? So hey, I don't know, guys. I mean, the Jets, maybe they should worry about making the playoffs first. We'll see. But hey, these guys, if there's anything we know about these AFC quarterbacks or just NFL players in general, they do want to compete, and it's going to be pretty exciting to see how these guys compete in the AFC with all these quarterbacks. And man, I feel like every team in that conference, other than maybe a few teams, could have a shot at making the playoffs. So it only makes for better football. So it should be a good time.
Hey, and on the topic of bold, like Griff's checks mix, I just wanted to say we would be doing a disservice if we didn't talk about the NFL draft real quick. So how about we all do one bold prediction coming up for this draft before we wrap this up, all right? I'll start with mine. My bold statement of the draft is that Tyree Wilson is going to be drafted before Will Anderson.
Wow. And
the reason I say that is I've been convinced by a good friend of mine because of Tyree Wilson's size, strength, and speed. Like, he's 6'5", 275 as an edge rusher. That is nuts. And he's also one of the fastest guys. I think he ran like a 4.4 or 4.5. Like, he is just testing absolutely off the charts. So that's my bold prediction. I'm thinking that Tyree Wilson will be drafted before Will Anderson, who I feel like everyone thinks Will Anderson has been the number one consensus guy from the get-go.
Yeah.
That's a good one, Matt. That's absolutely.
Yeah.
I think for me, or do you want to go first?
No. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I might have two here, which is kind of crazy. But I think my bold prediction here, which I think it has kind of been gaining some steam over the last several days, is I think Bijan Robinson, you guys, is gonna go. He's gonna be a top 10 pick From what I have been reading, I think that's a reach, right? Possibly some would say, especially for a running back in today's day and age. But I think this guy is so talented, just as a ball carrier, as a pass catcher. Some people are saying that he is just as good of a pass catcher coming out of college than Christian McCaffrey was. And, we all know how good Christian
Wow.
McCaffrey is receiving the football, right? Especially those fantasy PPR leagues, Christian McCaffrey, he's a top pick almost every year because of how well he can catch the football. So, that's what they've been saying a lot about Bijan Robinson. I keep seeing a lot of mock drafts, maybe Bijan Robinson to the Eagles at number 10. I think that's a very possible destination for Robinson. And, I think another thing too is Jahmyr Gibbs. I think there could be 2 running backs going in the first round in this draft. I think
agree.
obviously Robinson's probably going to get picked before Gibbs is, but I think Jahmyr Gibbs is one of those dudes he has that X factor, man. He just has that it factor to him, and it's going to be exciting to see, kind of just so that old school approach, maybe 20 years ago, where running backs are kind of selected a little more off the board. So I think those are 2 guys that definitely we should be on the lookout for, just kind of trending positively as we head towards Thursday. So.
It's good.
2 running backs in the first round. I mean, and Griff, going back on what you said, I know you talked about how Philly would be a good fit. I don't know if you saw his interview today with ESPN. I believe he was on First Take. They were like, is there any quarterback in the NFL you'd want to play with? And he said Jalen Hurts. He said he had a great visit with the Eagles.
I'm telling you, man, he really wants to. Pretty realistic.
Look at Firth. He is not ready for that read option.
Sorry, Cowboys fans.
Oh man, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough.
That's tough.
Bijan Robinson is a talented kid.
Well,
he is.
All right, Matt. And what is your bold prediction?
My bold. So I have 2 as well.
Okay.
So my first one is that Dallas trades up, and they take Bijan Robinson in the first round.
Wow.
That's my bold
so we got
pick.
Whoa. Did you change this after I went?
No, I was
so a spur of the moment decision.
No, I you know what? I've been seeing a lot of mocks of Dallas trading up and getting them. It can happen. It would probably cost quite a bit, but I think they can. I think it would happen, and if they don't trade up to get him, I think they're going to get a running back regardless. In the first round, they need to. They don't have Zeke. They don't have exactly. So they don't have Zeke. They don't have Pollard at full capacity because he just got Tommy John surgery. I forget the surgery, but it's in the elbow. No, not the elbow, leg. I don't know.
It's like he broke his
sort
foot.
Of ligament.
Foot.
Oh,
yeah.
What's his foot?
Sorry, I'm thinking about Brock Purdy. Yeah, no, the foot.
No, you're fine.
He broke his foot and he had to get surgery for it, so he's not going to be fully there. So they have to draft a running back eventually or a halfback. So they're going to draft that in the first round, I think. Second bold prediction though is something that's beginning too much traction, too much heat, too much smoke. Mayo Boy goes first overall to the Carolina Panthers.
All right, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you Thursday.
We'll see you never again. How about that?
Goodness.
Just kidding, dude. No, you know what? I know that seems like an outrageous take, Firth, but dude, that I have seen. There's been smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire.
Guys, so
I will make a promise to every single person viewing this video that if Will Levis goes in the top 5, I will eat a spoonful of mayo on video. No, and I'm not talking like a little teaspoon. I'm talking like a big spoonful of mayo.
Like a wooden spoon.
Let me go get one. Hold on, I'll show you what.
No. I think we all should do this if Levis gets picked number 1.
If Levis,
we all need to lick our wounds and suck it up and eat our mayo.
Eat the mayo
in honor of Levis going number 1. That would be incredible. Anyways, go ahead. You think that's a possibility?
I think it's a possibility. I think that so. The reason why I think it's a possibility is because this as well. That someone leaked it on Reddit. That Carolina told him, get ready, they're going to take him. But what really sold me is the odds. His odds went from plus 4,000 to plus 400. That's way too big of a jump in
Okay,
my
that's
opinion. Like
why
that's
that is crazy. That's definitely
I'm
smoke worthy.
talking this much mayo.
oh
I don't know if
Whoa.
you guys can see.
Is that
damn.
actual
Come on,
mayo?
focus. Oh, that's mayo. I don't know why it won't focus on me.
Wait, did you
Come
actually
on.
scoop mayo onto a spoon?
Oh, I did.
Can
Can
we
you
get a
guys see
little
it now?
example? Can we get a little
Oh
taste from
yeah.
you?
Oh, I'm not eating mayo right now.
You're gonna waste all that mayo?
Yo.
No, I'll just put it right back in the jar.
What
There are
would
starving children in this world.
There's
Matt.
Will Levis's in this world. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're not gonna put
Okay,
this in your coffee?
Like I said, if
Look at
Will Levis goes top 5, I will eat this much
So wait,
mayo.
okay, wait.
Okay.
Hold on.
Top 5. You're saying top 5 now.
So hold on.
Yeah, top 5. No, I'll say top 5. I do not believe
Okay.
he's a top 5 pick.
So during draft
So-
night,
I don't.
you guys are gonna be out watching the draft. If Will Levis goes top 5, I'm FaceTiming you guys and we're gonna record all of us
Okay.
eating mayo. Or more
Okay.
specifically, Matt's gonna have
That's
the big spoonful. I want Matt to bring his spoon to you guys' outing because I feel like this could happen and I want to see it.
Oh my gosh.
The mayo spoon will be present.
It better be.
I'm getting
will be.
nervous. I'm not gonna lie, because that is way too much smoke for. I mean, dude, the odds jumped from 4,000 to 400 in the last hour. That is insane.
Well, and this
I don't
is the
want to hear
thing.
any of that.
I don't trust the
What,
Reddit
betting
thing
odds?
that much, but I trust the betting odds. The fact that Vegas and all these betting sites just changed their odds to that is insane. And so I don't know.
My
There
goodness.
has to be at least some truth to it.
Yeah.
I still think that the Panthers are going to select CJ just because of the way that they talk about CJ. But
Yeah.
I think I don't know. It's just so Carolina or so Houston to pick freaking Will Levis to their team. Like
You're gonna have to edit a bleep in
Oh, I
there.
know. I just know it. Like Houston picked up Noah Brown from Dallas. Like you can't tell me that they're not the worst team to pick anything. Like they are awful. So
Yeah.
I don't doubt them picking this, and I don't doubt the Panthers picking it either. They had Baker Mayfield last year, so I don't doubt it.
I think that would be. Boy, that would definitely send sound waves around the league. I mean, especially the first pick of the draft. I mean, right off the bat, I mean, things are getting nutty, right? I mean, that would be, that would take some big balls. Let's just put it that way.
I would honestly be all here for it though, because that's the thing is the NFL draft is a soap opera.
No,
Like,
it
that's
is.
what it's a show. It's like entertainment. Like
You-
that's why
It's
everyone
straight up
tunes
reality
in to
TV,
watch the
man.
draft. Yeah, it's reality TV. It is so exciting for that reason. That if Will Levis goes 1 overall, everyone's draft boards are done.
Yeah.
Everyone's board, everyone's
It's
mocks are all
thrown
out
in
the
the
window,
garbage.
and
Oh, they're toast.
mayhem. Everything breaks loose, and
Well,
I will
yep.
be eating a big spoonful of mayonnaise, which I'm not excited for.
As will me and Firth.
Yeah.
We'll all be doing it, baby.
yeah,
I'm
I'll
telling you, it's
FaceTime you
happening
guys.
if it goes down. It's happening.
Well, do you guys see what's happening too? Like, I agree with this whole soap opera thing because I see so many stories coming out about CJ Stroud not attending the Manning's football thing. Like, and
Yeah.
that story came out to be false, but like so many of these NFL analysts and news anchors are reporting it like it's facts, and it's like, dude, like something's like. I don't know. It is such a soap opera, and it's so like even Bijan Robinson. Like no one had him in the top 10 up until 2 weeks ago, and now all this. He's like, oh my gosh, yeah, best running back in the draft, amazing top 10, best ever. And it's like he is. I don't disagree with that point, but why now? Like why is that all switching the focus? So it's such a soap
NFL
opera.
draft.
It's a lot of weird
The
behind the
NFL draft.
scenes. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of like this testing that these players go under. It's a lot of these interviews as well as from these teams, and a lot of these guys change their minds. They have like,
Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been doing mock drafts for? Like since Mel Kiper and Todd McShay at the ESPN, they've been doing mock drafts since the last year's draft ended. So it's like it's one of those things where it's like teams tend to change their minds, and there's another thing too. It's like just watching all these drafts over the years, a lot of the times just no one has no one has any idea what the hell's going on. It's like nothing's a guarantee. None of these players are guaranteed. Very rarely are one of these guys, do they are they a guarantee? I mean, a lot of the times, the Peyton Manning's ¡1 picks oftentimes, pan out and stuff, but there's going to be a few busts in this first round, and
look at Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, Mitch Trubisky. Paxton Lynch, first round quarterback. That dude is
could have had
all-time biggest bust.
And told Mahomes that they were gonna pick him.
Someone hand Matt Gregory a trash can quick. He's gonna throw up.
Oh man.
Oh, hey, it's gonna be an adventure.
At least you guys have a solid. At least you guys have a solid running back. That's all I can say.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys can sign off the show on your own.
Okay. Matt Gregory from the Chicago Bears man cave has signed off for the night.
Signed off.
He is done.
He went to go get that mayo. For sure.
He's probably gonna go eat the mayo in his depression. So you really struck a chord deep within Matt's soul on that one, Firth. So
oh yeah, he's gonna go FaceTime.
That's hard to do. He's
gonna go FaceTime Tooney now.
Between that little running back comment you had and also calling Justin Fields a running back, those are some of my personal favorites to really
that's the highlight. 100%.
Ruffle the feathers of Bears fans. You know what I mean?
Well, they can't have too much, man. Aaron Rodgers leaves their division. They're on too much of a high right now. We gotta gotta bring them back down. You know what I mean?
We gotta humble them a little bit. I mean, they did have the worst record in the league last year, so gotta humble them a little bit.
All right. Well, with that being said, I think this is where we call it.
We signing off as well. Well, we don't have to sign. I guess we'll sign off in behalf of Matt Gregory's behalf. But yeah. Hey, just want to really thank everyone who's tuned in to listen to us and to watch our videos and our lives. And hey, it's draft week. Hi, Matt. Matt looks just as fly as ever. But seriously though, hey, we're super appreciative of just all of the support, and it's draft week, baby. Yeah. I mean, this is in a lot of ways the start of football season. I mean, before we know it, training camp will be here, preseason, and then obviously the regular season will hopefully get kicked off here pretty shortly. So, hey, just really want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Whether you're listening on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, be sure to leave us a like, positive review, share with your friends, join our Discord. Join our Discord.
Yep.
We literally just talk football all day, every day. Yep. It's in the link tree. It's in the bio of the Instagram, of the Twitter, and actually, I think that's the only two places it is.
I think so.
But
we got
join the Discord.
In that Discord channel, I think we got like 15 teams represented right now too, man.
We got like 15, 20 teams represented.
We're like halfway there to representing the whole league.
Yeah.
If you love football as much as we do, join the Discord. Hang out with us, talk football, chirp us about the things that we said during this. I know Isaac's going to be in here flooring me for not knowing Everson Griffin. But yeah,
me too.
Definitely join. Come have a good time with us. That's all I've got. You guys got anything else?
No, I think that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening to this, or watching it on YouTube. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.
Love you guys. Peace out.